What if one of football's biggest giants nearly collapsed before surviving by inches? For 90 unforgettable minutes, Brazil and Japan gave us drama, tension, chaos, and pure football emotion. Brazil walked in as favorites, but by the final whistle, they knew they had been in a war. And Japan? They proved once again that they fear absolutely nobody. This wasn't just a football match. This was a battle. Coming into this clash, the pressure on Brazil was enormous. Anything less than victory would raise serious questions. The world expects Brazil to dominate. That's the burden of wearing 5 stars. But Japan arrived with something dangerous. Confidence. This team has built a reputation for frustrating elite opponents and punishing mistakes with ruthless precision. Millions around the world watched knowing this wasn't going to be easy. Brazil had the talent. Japan had the discipline. And when those two football identities collide, fireworks usually follow. Brazil started exactly how everyone expected. Fast, aggressive, sharp. From the opening whistle, they pushed high and attacked with purpose. The midfield controlled possession. The fullbacks moved forward. The attackers constantly stretched Japan's defense. You could feel Brazil trying to make an early statement. They wanted control. They wanted rhythm. They wanted dominance. And for long periods, they got it. Brazil's movement in the final third looked dangerous. Their one-touch passing created openings. Their technical quality was obvious. But beneath that control, there was vulnerability. Because every time Brazil lost possession, Japan looked dangerous in transition. And that kept the pressure alive. Japan came with a clear plan. Stay compact. Stay patient. Punish mistakes. And they executed it brilliantly. They absorbed wave after wave of Brazilian pressure without losing discipline. No panic. No chaos. Just focus. That's what makes Japan so dangerous. They don't need long spells of possession to hurt you. They wait. And then suddenly, they explode forward. Their transitions were sharp. Their movement was intelligent. Their counterattacks created real danger. Every time Brazil overcommit, Japan found space. And that space nearly changed everything. Japan didn't look intimidated. They looked ready. For Brazil, Neymar was at the center of everything. Every dangerous move flowed through him. His vision, his composure, his ability to create something from nothing. Even under pressure, Neymar remained calm. And when Brazil needed leadership, he delivered. Vinicius Jr. was another constant threat. His pace terrified Japan's defense. Every time he accelerated, defenders struggled. He stretched the game and created space for others. For Japan, kaoru Mitoma was electric. He attacked fearlessly. He ran directly at defenders. He caused problems all night. Every touch felt dangerous. And takefusa Kubo brought intelligence and creativity. His passing and movement kept Brazil uncomfortable. He constantly searched for openings, and he found them. This match became a fascinating tactical war. Brazil dominated possession and tried to overload wide areas. Their goal was simple: stretch Japan's shape and create gaps. Japan had other plans. They stayed compact defensively and forced Brazil into difficult areas. Then they attacked quickly after winning the ball. This created a constant battle of styles. Brazil's creativity versus Japan's discipline. Brazil's flair versus Japan's precision. The midfield became the true battlefield. Every loose ball mattered. Every turnover mattered. Every second mattered. And slowly, the tension kept rising. Then came the moment that changed everything. Brazil struck first. The stadium erupted. The pressure lifted. Momentum shifted. For a moment, it felt like Brazil would cruise. But Japan refused to disappear. They responded with incredible courage. And then, Japan equalized. Shock. Silence. Pressure. Suddenly Brazil looked nervous. Japan believed. You could feel the entire game changing. This was no longer comfortable for Brazil. This had become a fight. Then came the decisive moment. Late in the match, with tension at its peak, Brazil found their breakthrough. One opening, one clinical finish, one explosive release of emotion. Goal. 2-1 Brazil. The stadium exploded. Relief. Joy. pure emotion. Brazil had survived. The final score? Brazil 2-1 Japan. And the scoreline tells the story perfectly. Brazil had more quality, more possession, more star power, but Japan pushed them to the absolute limit. This was never easy. Brazil won because in key moments, their elite quality made the difference. That's what top teams do. They survive difficult nights. They find ways to win, even when everything gets uncomfortable. This match showed two important truths. First, Brazil remains one of football's most dangerous teams. Their attacking quality can decide matches instantly. But second, Japan is no longer just a dangerous outsider. They're a serious football force. They're organized, disciplined, fearless, and they push Brazil all the way. That's what made this game unforgettable. Brazil won the match, but Japan earned the world's respect. What a game. Brazil survived. Japan impressed. Now the question is yours. Did Brazil deserve the win? Or did Japan deserve more from this match? Comment your thoughts below.